the Rangers are going from left to right, and there was nothing there. He cut it back to his left, and then cut it up the middle, and made something out of nothing, that's for sure. So the ball at the 37-yard line now. 1:20 left to go, opening quarter. Here's the snap. Helsel with the ball. Cuts it up off left tackle. He had the opportunity, but kept it himself. And takes the ball out to the 40-yard line for a gain of 3 on the play. And the Rangers have it 2nd and 7. 1 minute left to go in the first quarter. No score in the ball game. Rogers City coming in at 2-6, Manton 0-8. This is the season finale for both these teams.
45 seconds left.
Rangers come out in a spread formation, Helsel in the shotgun. Takes a snap, hands off on a jet sweep to Radin, and he's caught in the backfield and thrown down back at the 30-yard line. They're going to say 31. And that's going to be a loss of 6 on the play for the Rangers. So they'll bring up a big third down play, 3rd and long. Make it 3rd and 16. Last 10 seconds, they may get this off. At the end of the quarter, they may want to talk about it, but there's a timeout taken by Rogers City, with just 5 seconds left to go. So they want to talk about things before Manton got the third down play off. We'll keep it right here and kind of catch up. We were a little bit late getting on the air. We had some internet problems, but I want to say who our sponsors are and have been through the year. Lucky Forest Products of Manton, Cadillac Java and Java 2, Bostic's Drugstore in downtown Manton, Don's Auto Clinic, High Point Cadillac GMC, Manton Booster Club, the Wexford Misaki Career Tech Center, the 308 Pub and Grill in Manton, and Forefront Credit Union. I want to express our thanks to all those sponsors for hanging with us here all season long for Manton football. Rangers are home tonight, trying to get a win, and I think it would only be fitting just to top off all the hard work they put in this year. It'd be nice to see at least one in the win column to give them some reward on the season. Well, here we go. Timeout is over. 3rd and long for the Rangers as they go left to right. All black uniforms, Rogers City in all white uniforms. Here's the snap. Helsel rolling to his left, looking deep, throws it long, intended for Radin. Batted around and intercepted by Rogers City and returned almost to midfield out to the 48. Radin was well defended, and it was a jump ball situation. A couple of Rogers City defenders, if not 3, were there, and Radin went up with him. Rogers City came away with it for the interception, and that was the end of the first quarter as that play was transpiring. And again, we'll keep it here. We've got a timeout on the field as we have closed out the first quarter with no score between the Rangers and Rogers City Hurons. Rogers City had one of the best seasons, if not the best, in their school history 1 year ago. And they defeated Manton in the season finale last year in Rogers City 14-0. And Rogers City closed out the season 8-1 and lost their opening playoff game to finish 8-2 overall. This year, they come into this game averaging 8 points per game while allowing 24 points per game. They have been shut out 3 times. Rogers City has been shut out by their opponents 3 times this year. And Rogers City scoreless. And, of course, it was Beale City who held the Rangers scoreless. Now, the Rangers came into this game averaging 14 points per game compared to Rogers City's 8. And they have given up 34 points per game on the season compared to Rogers City's 24. Lane Helsel has had a nice year for the Rangers. He has over 1,400 yards passing. He's thrown for 10 touchdowns. He also has a rushing touchdown. And Jacob Hahn is the other leading scorer. He has 6 touchdowns, 3 by rush, 3 on the receiving end of passes from Helsel. We are just about ready to get the second quarter underway. And no score here in the first. Rogers City with the football. 3rd and about 9. The ball is on the Manton 46-yard line. Rogers City now going from left to right. Rangers from right to left here in the second quarter. In the shotgun is Hine. I'm sorry. I had things switched around there myself here on the field. That was the Rangers. I'm sorry. Rangers with the football. We're going 3rd and 1, and Hahn able to pick up about 4 on the play, and the Rangers have a first down. We had a 5-yard penalty there against Rogers City also, which shortened that 3rd down attempt from the Rangers. So made it a little bit easier, but the Rangers now have a 1st and 10 on their own 47-yard line. Second quarter just getting underway. Here's the snap. Helsel rolling to his right, cuts it up. Again, had the option possibility to Hahn, but he saw an opening and cut it up himself and able to get across midfield to the 49. We'll give him a gain of 3 on the play. So the Rangers having a little success here moving the football. 2nd down and 7. This will be the 6th play of the drive coming up. And that's something we have not been able to get going this year either for the Rangers, and that is a sustained drive. They have scored on big plays, but they have not been able to take a football from end to end, so to speak, or run off a 12-play drive, 14-play drive, even a 10-play drive. They've had difficulty doing that this season. A little timeout on the field as Regnerus comes off with, I think, an equipment issue, but we are ready to go again. 2nd and 7 for the Rangers, just across midfield. Raiden goes in motion left to right. Handoff fake to him, given off to Hahn in the backfield, and he's brought down for a loss of 5 and a fumble on the play, and Rogers City's come up with it. Well, that has been another of the problems for Manton this year, and that is turnovers. They have had at least 2 turnovers in every game this year. John Chamberlain came up with that fumble recovery for Rogers City. So the Hurons have the football on the Ranger 45-yard line for their 3rd possession of the football. And as they are ready to put it in play, we have a timeout taken on the field by the Rangers. Let's keep it right here still. And I'd like you to stay with us at halftime tonight. We'll have a recap of the scoring. If we, in fact, have some scoring. Right now it is scoreless. We'll have first half statistics sponsored by Ford Frank Credit Union, Northern Michigan's leading used vehicle lender. I'll also have an update on the final Highland Conference standings and JV results from last night. But our halftime highlight tonight will be an interview with the Manton High School girls basketball head coach, J.P. Katonis. You want to stay tuned for that. The girls' basketball season is only 5.5 weeks away. I'm talking game-wise. The first game is only 5.5 weeks away. So we'll get Coach Katonis' perspective on the upcoming season. All that coming up at halftime tonight. I want to thank also Brody Swanson for joining me tonight as our statistician once again. Thanks, Brody.
You're welcome. Glad to be back.
Here we go. Rogers City football, 1st and 10 in Ranger territory. In the shotgun as Hine takes a snap, hands off to his halfback, and the Rangers are there. No gain on the play. In fact, was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. McKernan on the tackle for the Rangers. So 2nd and 10. And again, Rogers City tried to go on their right side of their offensive line off tackle, and Manton's had a little success stopping the run when Rogers City wants to go to the right. The Hurons come out again, spread formation. In the shotgun is Isaac Kine, the junior quarterback. Takes a snap, drops straight back, looking over the middle, and overthrows his intended receiver. He may have had just a little step on his defender, but it was well over his head, and nobody was going to bring that one in. So 3rd and 10. Ranger defense, again, has a good opportunity here to get the ball back with no damage done. We're in the 2nd quarter here in Manton, 9:44 left to go until halftime. No score in the ball game.
3rd and 10. On the 40-foot.
Hine in the shotgun, spread formation. Hands off right up the middle, and the Ranger defense is there. No gain. Stopped again at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th and 10. Tristan Siddle with the tackle for the Rangers. So 4th and long, 4th and 10 for Rogers City. Manton has a great opportunity. We'll see if Rogers City is going to go for field position and punt this thing away or go for it. It is on the Ranger 45-yard line, but they come out showing punt formation. Jacob Hahn back to receive the punt. Here's a snap. It's good. And kick is away, but it's not very deep. Takes a Ranger bounce, and Rogers City downs it at the 37-yard line. So as far as net yardage there, they picked up about 8 yards on the punt. The punt just, as I said, kind of went straight up and then bounced a couple yards in Manton's favor. Besides that, so Manton has the ball once again on their own 37-yard line. No score in the game. See if they can put something together. 7-play drive the last time they had it. Here's also quick pass out to Caleb Moore. Left side, gets away from the defender, outruns another one, and knocked out of bounds down the left sideline. And a big pickup on 1st down for the Rangers all the way to the Rogers City 41. So a 22-yard pickup for the Rangers on 1st down. Lane Helsel to Caleb Moore. And all of a sudden the Rangers have some decent field position to work with. So Rogers City last possession 3 and out. And the Rangers have the football. Helsel in the shotgun. Takes a snap, rolling to his right, looking to his right. Long throw out there. And looked like he had it, and then it came loose. We'll see what they're going to call here. They're at the 35-yard line, but now they're going to bring it back. Just say incomplete. Would have been about a 6-yard gain, but Rogers City defender jarred it loose. And the Rangers will have it 2nd and 10. 8:36 left to go. 2nd quarter from Manton tonight. The Manton Athletic Complex. No score in this one. Raiden in motion. Gets the handoff on the jet sweep from Helsel. Gets around one defender. Got a little running room. And takes it out of bounds after about a 4-yard gain inside the 40-yard line of Rogers City. So that's the speed that we are used to from Isaac Graydon. He's missed a couple games this year with ankle problems, but he got moving on that one. Going from left to right, jet sweep, picks up 4, 3rd down and 6 for the Rangers. Brody just reminded me that we should pass along. Jacob Rupert is out for the game tonight. You won't be hearing his name. Helsel dropping back, setting up a screen pass to Hahn, and Hahn caught it but brought down immediately at the 35-yard line. Gain of 3 on the pass play. It was set up well, but Rogers City read it well, and that's going to bring up 4th and 4 for the Rangers. Ball at the 35-yard line of Rogers City. This would be a big 1st down if the Rangers can pick it up. And I'm saying that because I'm assuming they're going for it.
Yep.
Hard to see right now what formation they're going to go with. Everybody's kind of grouped together out there. But now they go spread formation. Trips to the left. Helsel in the shotgun. Hahn is the lone setback. Big play. 4th and 4. Pitch to Hahn. Now reverts to Moore. Moore throwing. Deep and knocked down. Incomplete. Little razzle-dazzle there on 4th down for the Rangers. Caleb Moore ended up with a football and just could not get over the last defender. Rogers City able to get a hand on it, and that's going to turn the ball over on downs.
What was a Philly special, a Super Bowl play? Philadelphia Eagles versus New England Patriots. Looked almost was a one-handed interception. That would have been a great play for Rogers City, and it was a great play because they stopped them. Would have liked an interception as well, so win-win.
Rogers City spread formation, 1st and 10. Here's a snap, Hine rolling. Setting the screen pass of their own is completed, and he's breaking away down the right sideline. Just tripped up. Touchdown saving tackle by number 55, or 65, I'm sorry, Noah Miles saved that one. That was going to go, but just dove out and able to trip up the Rogers City pass receiver. So well-executed play. Rogers City able to get the ball and had a couple blockers out there, broke it down the right sideline, and they are in business, 1st and 10. On the Manton 43-yard line. Here's a snap, quick pass left, completed. Looking for some blockers. Man read it pretty well, and ball on the turf. But Rogers City comes up with it. Pass was made out of the shotgun immediately to Hines' left. A very short pass distance-wise down the field, but threw it out there about 20 yards to his left, and receiver did well to simply get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all he was able to do. So 2nd down and 10 for Rogers City. Ball still at the 43-yard line of the Rangers. 6:30 now left to go here in the first half. No score yet in this one. Here's a snap. Handoff to the halfback in the backfield, and no gain. In fact, good penetration again from that Ranger defense. Going to be a loss of a couple back to the 45-yard line. So 3rd and 12 for Rogers City. With that defensive stop on that play, Rangers gave themselves a good opportunity here to get the ball back. Ball on the Ranger, 45, 3rd and 12, Rogers City. Spread formation, one setback in the backfield. Here's a snap, dropping straight back, looking to throw. Good rush, laid out there and caught. And into the end zone. Rogers City touchdown from 45 yards away.
Juby's stomach has to be aching right there. Giant.
There was good pressure on the quarterback, but he was able to get away. Took a big hit after he threw it, but able to complete it. The Rogers City receiver, Ellenberger, able to get beyond the Ranger defense, and the first points on the board.
They're going for a 2-point conversion.
So 45-yard pass. And Rogers City now lining up for a 2-point conversion. Spread formation. Here's the snap. Looking to the right. There's the pass. And incomplete. Well defended. Ball jarred away from the receiver. And 2-point conversion is no good. So 5:39 left to go here in the second quarter. Rogers City jumps out on top, 6-0 over the Manton Rangers. Timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout. We'll see if things are working back in the studio. We'll be back here in 30 seconds.
Manton Athletic Boosters Club is a proud supporter of the Rangers Athletics and would like to wish the best of luck to all our fall Manton Ranger sports teams. And go Rangers!
With straightforward rewards checking from 4Front Credit Union, you get 4% rewards for doing stuff you do every day. Like logging onto your account and receiving e-statements. And you can open your account right online. It's that straightforward. Unlike someone's tee shot, straightforward rewards from 4Front Credit Union. Are you getting 4%? 4.08% annual percentage yield. Rate subject to change. Interest paid on balance up to $15,000. Some requirements apply. Insured by NCUA.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Manton Athletic Complex, the season finale for the Rangers as they host the Rogers City Hurons, and also the season finale, of course, for Rogers City. Neither one of these teams able to qualify for the playoffs this year. Manton's still looking for that first win. Rogers City comes in 2-6. And Rogers City now just called for offsides on the kick following their touchdown. So a 5-yard penalty backs it up to the 35, and they'll kick again. First points on the board happens with just 5:39 left to go in the second quarter. Rogers City leads now 6-0. Here's the kick. High end over end taken by Caleb Moore. 5 yards. 10 yards on the return, brought down at about the 35-yard line of the Rangers. And man will send the offense back out on the field now, see if they can answer the Rogers City touchdown. Still plenty of time in the second quarter to make something happen. Want to see a drive. They'll see an extended drive. Cap off with some points at the end. Here's Elfel in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops straight back. Looking to his right. Lays it out there for Regnerus. And Regnerus hit high. And, boy, just couldn't hang on to that one. The ball was there, but the defense from Jalen Fleming of Rogers City just drive the ball loose, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Rangers. Helsel threw it out there really nice, but hard hit from the Rogers City defender. Red again. Raiden in motion. Fake handoff to him. Handoff to Jacob Hahn. He's got some running room. Cuts to the left. Down the left sideline. Big play from Jacob Hahn. He took it up through the center of the line and then cut it out to the left and finally knocked out of bounds in Rogers City territory after a gain of 22 on the run from Jacob Hahn. So the Rangers, 1st and 10, ball at the 44-yard line of Rogers City. Ellenberger on the tackle that time. Handoff now to Jacob Hahn, trying to go on the right side, and cuts it back up, and just going on his own, able to get the last couple of yards just by sheer determination to the 40-yard line. So we'll give him a gain of 4 on the play, and it's going to be 2nd down and 6 for Manton. There's a flag on the far side of the field as we look down. The spot of the fall, which is going to move the ball all the way back to the Ranger 45-yard line. Still 1st down, but now 1st and 21. So the Rangers in the shotgun, trips to the right. Quick pass out to the right, completed to Raiden, looking for that wide receiver screen, and able to pick up about 5 of the yards out to midfield, but that's about it. So the Rangers have a 2nd and long. We'll make a 2nd and 15 with the ball just over the midfield stripe. 4:51 left to go in the first half. Rogers City on top of the Rangers 6-0. Spread formation. Helsel in the shotgun. Takes the handoff to Hahn. Gives it off inside handoff, and we have a penalty flag come flying in at the end. That handoff was to Lucas McKernan, and we'll have to see what the call is McKernan was dropped in the backfield for a 5-yard loss, but the call is against Rogers City, a face mask penalty, and that is going to move the ball down to the Rogers City 40-yard line. Not good enough for the first down.
At the 40-yard line, second and 6 for the Rangers.
I'm sorry, it is a first down at the Rogers City 39-yard line. So by penalty, Tulsa looking deep down left sidelines. Got Raiden out there, and Rogers City steps in front and intercepts it. Here come the Huron down the right sideline. And it's going to have to get a stop, tripped up by McKernan at the Ranger 45. Following the Rogers City interception, the second turnover of the night for the Rangers. Tulsa laid it out there and looked like it might have a chance, but safety came over from the center of the field, kind of came out of nowhere, covered a lot of ground, leapt into the air, and came down with that interception for the Hurons. So Rogers City with the football on the Manton 45-yard line. And the shotgun is Hine. Takes a snap. Delayed handoff in the backfield. Brought the ball up like he was going to pass it, and then handed off, and we get a penalty really late on the play. That was Lewis Fleming, the ball carrier, the one returning in the backfield from a year ago. Stopped for a loss on the play, but we got another call against the Rangers, and that has been a big problem for the Rangers all year long. But this one is just a short one. But instead of a loss of a couple, they end up getting a gain of 3 by penalty. So once the ball is spotted, we'll actually say a 1st and 7, Rogers City. Spread formation on offense. One step back along with Hine in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking to his right. Throws it out there. Got a receiver. Caught at the 25-yard line and brought down right there. Parker Siddle on the tackle for the Rangers. So from the 42 down to the 25, 17-yard pickup on the pass play. And Rogers City first down, and they are in business once again. Rogers City leads a 6-0 over the Rangers. 3:45 left to go here in the second quarter from the Manton Athletic Complex. We'll see if the Ranger defense can step up, keep Rogers City out of the end zone, not to go down 2 scores. Here's a snap. Rolling left is Hine. Being chased. Gets away from the defender. Spin move into the center. And down to the 20-yard line. Penalty flag came in. Gain of 5 on the play. But don't know if it's going to stand. We'll see. This one may be going against Rogers City. That was Isaac Hine, the quarterback, who ended up keeping that one. Did pick up 5 yards, but the call is going to be against Rogers City. Holding call, and that from the spot of the foul is going to really move Rogers City back. So the ball is spotted at the 39-yard line, ends up being a big penalty. And if you take away the 5-yard gain on the running play, that's a 20-yard penalty. Ball back at the 39-yard line. First and about 25. Spread formation. Hine takes a snap in the shotgun. Rolling to his right. Being chased. Got a receiver. But ball on the ground. Picked up by the quarterback. I think it probably would have been a fumble. We got a 5-yard loss on the play. And a flag comes in again right at the very end, even after the play is over. And boy, I'm just afraid this one's going to go against the Rangers. A loss of 5 on that play. Good defensive penetration from the Rangers. We'll get the call here from the referee. Referee talking to head coach Eric Solani for the Rangers. Still waiting for the call. It is a personal foul against the Rangers. I'm thinking that somebody just came in too late. Tackle had been made. Somebody came into the pile too late. I didn't personally see it, but yard is being walked off from the spot again. This is going to bring it down inside the 30-yard line to the 29 of the Rangers. Does not pick up a first down. It's going to be 1st and 15 after it was 1st and about 30. So Rogers City still with the football, 1st down. Ball at the 30-yard line of the Rangers. Here's a snap and a quick pitch forward from the quarterback to Jalen Fleming, number 1. So a little supple pass. Really didn't go anywhere. Man converged on it real well. No gain on the play. It will be 2nd and 15. Receiver went in motion from right to left, and Hines just flipped it up there for him to take. 2:30 left to go in the half now. 6-0, Rogers City on top. Spending a long time in the huddle are the Hurons this time. Stay with us again at halftime. A lot of info coming your way, and we will talk to girls basketball head coach J.P. Katona. Here's the snap. Hine looking to his right. And hit a receiver right there at the 25-yard line. A diving catch. And such a diving catch that the receiver had to come down flat on his front side. So, of course, he's down right there after a gain of 5. Nice catch. But Rogers City now 3rd and 10 from the Manton 25-yard line. Rogers City came into this one tonight winners of 2 of their last 3. So they've been on a little bit of a roll here. Here's the snap. Hine looking downfield over the center. Passes out there, completed inside the 15 to the 14. And that is good for the 1st down. Needed 10, got 11 on the pass play. Big play for Rogers City's offense. 1:25 left to go. Ball's at the 15, make it the 14-yard line, 1st and 10, Rogers City. Manton defense needs to step up here. Keep this to 1 score going into the second half. From the shotgun, here's a snap, looking to his right. And overthrown. Well defended that time, incomplete. That will bring up 2nd and 10. Rogers City, last 2 possessions especially, just turning to the pass game. On this particular set of downs, 5 pass attempts and no rushing attempts as they're trying to make something happen also before halftime. Clock stopped following the incomplete pass. 1:07 left to go, second quarter. 6-0, Rogers City on top. Spread formation in the shotgun. Here's the snap, dropping straight back, looking over the middle again. Caught and into the end zone. Rogers City touchdown. That touchdown by Jalen Fleming, and Rogers City goes up 2 scores, 14 yards on the touchdown pass. Jalen Fleming on the receiving end. So Rogers City on that possession, keeping it in the air, 6-play drive. They go 45 yards, and now will attempt, I would anticipate, another 2-point conversion, which is what they tried on their first touchdown, and they do. Coming out, line up, spread formation. 1 setback with Hine. Takes a snap, rolling to his right. And incomplete in the end zone. Receiver had it in his hands, but went to the ground, bounced on the ground in the end zone. 2-point conversion, again, is no good. Our score now, with 1:02 left to go in the first half, Rogers City 12 and Manton nothing. Timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout. Back in 30 seconds. Stay with us.
Lutke is the right combination of experience, service, knowledge, and old-fashioned honesty. By providing a full range of forestry equipment services through 3 strong divisions: Lutke Equipment, Lutke Hydraulics, and Lutke Forest Products. Lutke can offer their customers the very best service, price, and always top-quality products from a company that knows the challenges that loggers face every day. They offer the top brands with a full line of steel products, Traeger grills, and a full-service hydraulic and machine shop for all of your everyday needs. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call 231-824-9505.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Madden Athletic Complex. Rick Swanson bringing you the call tonight in the season finale for the Manton Rangers as they host the Rogers City Hurons. Rogers City has just put their second touchdown on the board, and they lead the Rangers 12-0 with 1:02 left to go here in the second quarter. Here is the kick from Rogers City, taken by Jacob Hahn at the 18, up to the 25, the 30, the 35 before he's brought down. And Manton will have the ball at their own 35, 1st and 10, with now just 55 seconds left to go in the first half. A lot of info coming your way again at halftime. Stay with us. We'll update the scoring. We'll have our halftime statistics for you. Jennifer Hahn, he's got it at the 40, gets away from 2 defenders, 45, out to midfield, brought down there after a gain of 15 on the pass play. Lane Helsel to Jacob Hahn. The ball is right at the midfield stripe. So the Rangers, 1st and 10. Now 46 seconds left to go in the first half. Resetting the chains on the far side of the field. Just a little delay on the field. Coaching staff is out there. Jacob Hahn is taking up just a little bit. He's on the far sideline and making his way to the Rangers sideline. Keeping weight off what looks like his left foot. So Jacob Hahn injured on the pass, 15-yard completion. He'll have a little recovery time here at halftime. Hopefully he'll be back in the second half. Lucas McKernan in for Hahn. So ball right at midfield, 1st and 10. In the sack, Ben Helsel. Looking to his left, throws it out there, and picked off again by Rogers City. Basically brought it in with one hand. Down to the 20. The 15 before brought down by the Rangers. And another turnover. That one picked off by number 30, Lewis Fleming, for Rogers City.
The curse of Jacob Hahn.
So the third turnover for the Rangers tonight. And we'll see if this is going to stand. We do have we got 2 penalty markers on the field. Have to sort this out. The return of the interception was down to the Ranger 15, but we got penalty flags back to 30 and the 35. Rogers City moving backward as they anticipate a call against them, but we'll see what the call is. Again, we're almost at halftime. 33 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Referee coming over with a quick explanation of Coach Solani. It is a block in the back against Rogers City, and we have a face mask penalty against the Rangers. So we'll see where the ball's finally going to end up. Looks like kind of offsetting penalties one official still standing down on the 15-yard line where the return was made of the interception, and that looks like where we're going to go from. So now, of course, Rogers City looking at the possibility of putting more on the board before halftime. Just 33 seconds left to go. They lead at 12-0 over the Rangers. So with great field position the last couple of times Rogers City's had the ball, they have it 1st and 10 on the Ranger 15-yard line. And here we go. They break out of the huddle. Pretty important here, I believe, for the Rangers to keep them out of the end zone. Don't want to go down 3. In the shotgun, Hine has it, dropping straight back. Looking to his left, throws it out, and nearly picked off by the Rangers in the far corner at the goal line. And that was Lane Helsel. And I think he would still be running to the other end had he come up with that one. It was clear sailing down the right sideline. That's the Rangers' right sideline as they're going from right to left here in the second quarter. But it just goes in the book as an incomplete pass, and Rogers City's going to have another shot at it. 2nd and 10, 28 seconds left to go. That's too bad because the Rangers just have to take advantage of those opportunities. In the shotgun, takes the snap, hands off right up the middle. And he's going to go into the end zone. That is number 30, Lewis Fleming, from 15 yards out, and really not even touched as he went in. So Fleming with his second touchdown of the night, this time by run. And Rogers City now has opened up a 3-touchdown lead over the Rangers. With 23 seconds left to go until halftime, Rogers City now setting up for another attempt at a 2-point conversion. The Rangers were able to stop the first 2 tries on the other touchdowns. We'll see what happens here. In motion, left to right. Hine rolling to his right. Pass out there, completed, but stopped short of the end zone. And that leaves the score at 18-0, Rogers City over Manton. That saving tackle there by Cole Regnera stopping the 2-point conversion. We'll keep it right here. We just have 23 seconds left to go until halftime. And if you joined us a little bit late, we went through the entire first quarter with no scoring. But now here in the second quarter, Rogers City has been able to put 3 consecutive possessions into the end zone, and they lead at 18-0 as we are ready to go into halftime. Both teams quickly back out on the field, ready to get the Rogers City kick underway from the 40-yard line. Final game of the season for both these teams. Manton currently 0-8, Rogers City 2-6. This is the 5th meeting all-time between these two. Rogers City holds a 3-1 advantage in the series coming into this one. Rogers City ready to kick it, and here we go. This one along the ground, bounces up, taken by Jacob Hahn, who's back in the ball game, and about a 10-yard return out to the 38-yard line, where Manton will have the football, but with very little time to operate. 16 seconds on the clock, and Jacob got back into the game quickly following that sore ankle. Now he's shaking up a little bit more coming off the field. But again, he's got halftime to try and recover a little bit. So the Rangers have the football, and take at least a couple of plays off. Still have 2 timeouts left to go here in the first half. Here's a snap to Hell from the shotgun. Working downfield, airs it out, and intercepted again by Rogers City at the 35-yard line. Just came in underneath the pass. Again, looked like Radin was open, But it's like Rogers City is baiting people, and came up with the interception with just 9 seconds left to go here in the first half. So the fourth turnover of the first half for the Rangers. 3 by interception and 1 by fumble. So I would not be surprised here to see Rogers City take a knee. We'll see what they want to do. Close this half out, unless you want to try some razzle-dazzle to even get on the board again. But 9 seconds left to go here in the first half. Ready to put it in play. And he does. Hine takes the snap and just kneels down, and that's going to do it for the first half here in Manton tonight at the Manton Athletic Complex. Our score at the end of the first half is the Rogers City Hurons 18 and the Manton Rangers nothing. We'll be back with the first half scoring, our first half statistics sponsored by Forefront Credit Union, Northern Michigan's leading used vehicle lender, and our feature, an interview with girls basketball coach J.P. Katona. Much more from Manton. Don't go away. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Bostic's Drugstore in Manton is your locally owned pharmacy. You can count on Mike and his professional staff to take care of all your prescription needs with a personal hometown touch. You'll get a comprehensive medication review every time you pick up a prescription. Bostic's Drugstore accepts most insurances and administers flu and shingle shots with a prescription. They're also your home for Manton Rangers and locally made Michigan apparel, plus cards, gifts, and toys. Stop into your friendly hometown pharmacy, Bostic's Drugstore, on Main Street in Manton, or call 231-824-6465.
Cadillac Java and Java 2 is the place to be for all things delicious. Java is a specialty drive-thru coffee shop offering fresh espresso, premium coffees, frozen, iced, and blended drinks, ice cream, chai teas, and their most popular item, the frozen hot chocolate. And what goes great with amazing drinks? Flavorful treats like bagels, muffins, donuts, and more. Cadillac Java has 2 convenient locations to serve you at 725 North Mitchell Street and at 6319 East M115 in Cadillac West. Cadillac Java and Java 2. Big town gourmet taste with a small town personal feel.
Are you in the mood for amazing food at a reasonable price? Well, look no further than 308 Pub and Grill in Manton. It all kicks off on Tuesday with wings for just 50 cents traditional and 65 cent boneless. Wednesday is burger baskets for $4.99, and Thursday is dollar taco night. Friday is steak night and starts at $9.99. The local 308 has comedy night the last Saturday of every month with no cover, so enjoy the laughs on us. Sunday, get 2 of our signature wood-fired pizzas for just $18, dine in only. The local 308 is a proud supporter of the Manton Rangers and major supporter of Local First.
High school students are training for the jobs of tomorrow today at the Wexford Misaki Career Technical Center in Cadillac. Juniors and seniors from 12 area high schools can choose from 14 career-driven programs. Free college credit is available. Visit WMISD.org and click or tap the Career Technical Education link. See all the great programs, then talk to your student's counselor. Call 876-2200. The Wexford Misaki Career Technical Center on 13th Street across from Baker College. Proud to serve the students of Manton High School. CTC is the place to be.
The Manton Athletic Boosters Club is a proud supporter of the Rangers Athletics and would like to wish the best of luck to all our fall Manton Ranger sports teams. And go Rangers!
With straightforward rewards checking from Forefront Credit Union, you get 4% rewards for doing stuff you do every day. Like logging onto your account and receiving e-statements. And you can open your account right online. It's that straightforward. Unlike someone's tee-shot. Straightforward rewards from Forefront Credit Union. Are you getting 4%? 4.08% annual percentage yield. Rate subject to change. Interest paid on balance up to $15,000. Some requirements apply. Insured by NCUA.
Lutke is the right combination of experience, service, knowledge, and old-fashioned honesty. by providing a full range of forestry equipment services through 3 strong divisions: Lutke Equipment, Lutke Hydraulics, and Lutke Forest Products. Lutke can offer their customers the very best service, price, and always top quality products from a company that knows the challenges that loggers face every day. They offer the top brands with a full line of steel products, Traeger grills, and a full-service hydraulic and machine shop for all of your everyday needs. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call 231-824-9505.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Manton Athletic Complex. Rick Swanson bringing you Manton Ranger football action tonight. And my statistician, Brody Swanson, down on the field, the Manton Marching Band entertaining the crowd for the last time this season. This is the season finale for both these teams as the Manton Rangers are hosting the Rogers City Hurons. Want to give you a recap of the scoring to start with. No scoring in the first quarter tonight. Very much a defensive battle. Several 3-and-outs by both teams. But then in the second quarter, Rogers City got their offense rolling, and on their last 3 possessions, besides the kneel down at the very end of the half, their last 3 possessions all went for touchdowns. Their first score came on a 45-yard pass to Ellenberger from quarterback Isaac Hine. The 2-point conversion was no good, and with 5:39 left to go in the half, Rogers City led a 6-0. On their next possession, following an interception of Lane Helsel, the Hurons scored on a 14-yard pass to Lewis Fleming. 2-point conversion, no good, and with 1:02 left to go in the half, Rogers City was up 12-0. But on the very first play of the Ranger possession, on the second play, through another interception, and Rogers City was able to capitalize with just 23 seconds left to go in the half on a 15-yard run, again from Fleming, Lewis Fleming, the senior running back. And that's where we are at halftime, with Rogers City on top, 18-0. Want to turn it over to Brody for some halftime numbers.
So, Man's running first, 10 attempts for 46 yards. Her passing was 5 for 9 for 37 yards, and 46 was 37, 83 yards, so that was their total for both passing and running combined. Rogers City running first, 15 attempts for 55 yards. Their passing was 10 for 15 for 114 yards, and combined that's 169 yards, so not as good as other teams we've seen, but still pretty good.
Thanks, Brody, on the numbers. Great job. Again, total yardage. The Hurons have 169 total yards tonight. The Rangers have 83, so doubling up in that respect. But again, the biggest problem for the Rangers tonight are twofold, and the same big 2 things we've talked about all season long. And again, I know it sounds like a broken record, but it's just happened every single game. Tonight, the Rangers have 4 turnovers in the first half, just hurting themselves. Rogers City with 3 interceptions and a fumble recovery, and Manton's inability to stop the run. But in addition to that, again, too many penalties. Rangers have had penalty after penalty and some big ones tonight on both sides of the ball. But tonight, a little difficulty stopping the run, but actually doing a better job than they have. But now tonight, Rogers City is opening up the passing game after the Rangers did stop the run, and now they're able to move the ball through the air. Probably, to be honest with you, the second best passing game Manton has seen, at least in my opinion, this year. The first being last week against Houghton Lake. But Rogers City able to throw the football with a lot of accuracy tonight and making a lot of big connections. And they lead it here at halftime, 18-0 over the Rangers. I want to pass on one more bit of info before we bring in Coach Katona. Last night in the JV game, the Manton JVs went to Rogers City, and I got 2 different reports. The Rangers did win, but I had one 30-0, I had another 36-0. So whatever the case, it was 36. I'm getting the confirmation here. 36-0, the Manton JVs over Rogers City, and the Manton JVs end with a 5-3 overall record on the season. So successful year for the younger Rangers at the JV level. Now I want to welcome in Manton Ranger girls head coach, J.P. Katona. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, they are just 5.5 weeks away from their opening game. So we thought we'd get them in here and get a little perspective on the upcoming season. First off, welcome, Coach Katona. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Excited to be here tonight. Thank you.
So first off, let's just go back a little bit. And did your girls have some practice time in the summertime, whether through you or AAU, or did they get some ball in during the summer?
Yeah, absolutely. We dedicated our month of June to a couple of team camps. We went over to Frankfort, and we also went to Kingsley this year, played against a lot of good local schools, St. Ignace, Kingsley themselves. We have 2 girls that play AAU basketball. Jaden played all summer long with the Mystics, and Molly Lane played up with Northern Pride. So those girls got a lot of minutes in. They locked a lot of minutes in this summer. So, yeah, we had a great summer. It was fun.
Now, I mentioned the first game 5.5 weeks away. What is the date for practice? When does practice begin?
Well, practice starts November 11th, so we're almost about 3 weeks away. So I was actually down with Grand Valley's women's basketball team today trying to just steal their secrets, and I'm getting prepared this weekend for our first week of practice. 3 weeks away. I'm getting excited. I can't believe we're going to be under the roof playing basketball soon.
Well, I'll tell you what, as we've done games the last 3 years on 107.1 The Drive, it is exciting. Both the boys and girls are coming off good seasons a year ago, both Highland Conference champions. And I might add, for your girls, Coach Katona, you are defending conference champions the last 2 years, going for the three-peat this year. 35-8 overall the last 2 years, and in the Highland Conference, 23-1. You've experienced a lot of success. What do you do to top that kind of performance?
Well, I know we're going to have a huge target on our back. I know we had it last year, but I guarantee there's going to be a lot of hungry opponents out there that really want to strip that crown from us. But I guarantee my players are going to be even more motivated than their players. So I really expect them to be prepared, my players, and they're going to be thirsty to get that three-peat. I mean, why not? I mean, we've gotten 2, so we're bringing everybody back. So we'll be ready to definitely defend that.
Yeah, people who have been following Manton girls basketball know that you've got a lot of experience coming back with that senior class. Do you have any girls that are new to your team that you anticipate being up from the JV squad that can help you out this year?
Well, there are a few in our program that we wanted to see how they do this year JV-wise and potentially bring them up later in the year. I'm kind of curious to see who all signs up. We have our sign-up meeting next week, and we'll kind of go from there. We got to look at our numbers and and able to determine what we're doing. But yeah, there's a couple girls down at the JV levels that will definitely help us out as being role players, and we're excited to get things going.
Now, going back to that league championship again, of course, we have 2 new league members this year in Houghton Lake and Roscommon. And boy, does that make for a long conference season. And if my math is right, that's 16 conference games instead of 12, and that just calls for a lot more focus for an extended period of time.
Yeah, we're going to play, like you said, 16 conference games, so that means we're going to have to face 2 new opponents 2 times, so that's extra preparation and scouting on these 2 teams. And to try to win that Highland again this year, that's 2 more opponents that we're going to have to defeat with a great Houghton Lake team coming in. With another Bisball that's on that team, and like you said, that only gives us 4 non-conference games to polish up. But tell you what, we scheduled some doozies there too.
That brings me right into my next topic. I was going to throw the 4 out there. You have Charlevoix, Kingsley, Glen Lake, and Kalkaska as your non-conference games, but that goes right along with what you told me last year. You want to challenge them, get them battle-tested. You don't want any weak sisters on the schedule, and you don't have any.
No, Glen Lake, Kingsley, wow. I mean, you can't ask for a better non-conference. 2 games right there. It would have been nice to have Cadillac in there, but we'll take Kalkaska too. So, like you said, we want to keep going, getting stronger and better.
Now, we talked about the three-peat in the conference, and of course, it'd be great to see your girls take a step in the tournament. Do they express anything along those lines? I'm sure in the back of their minds, anyway, they're talking that way. And how about some goals maybe you have besides another Highland Conference championship, or that the girls have?
Well, for one, as a coach, of course, we want to strive to get better each day. We're going to keep working on our fundamentals. Like I said, I was down in Grand Valley today, and they worked for a half hour before practice started on just the basics. So I want to get better as a team, even though these players have been together for the last 7 years. I know the girls are always eager to beat Lake City both times. That's definitely a goal for them. But obviously the big thing is the district. You know, we haven't got a district championship with this group of girls. We came so close the last 3 years, but this is not good enough. This is not going to cut it. So that's the primary goal. Get the conference, get the district, and usually good things happen after that.
Now, when I talked to you just a few days ago, you mentioned Jaden Weiler has some exciting news. Why don't you pass that along for people?
Yeah, and she deserves it. She accepted an offer to go play at the next level for Lake Superior State University up in the UP, but very well deserving. I mean, this is a girl that works extremely hard every single day, and you couldn't ask for a better person to get this opportunity.
Well, Coach, we're about ready to get the second half underway here. I want to thank you for stopping in and talking to us. This has been Manton High School head coach for the girls, J.P. Katona. And, Coach, I know we'll be talking to you as the season goes on. Thanks for stopping in, and best of luck on the season.
Appreciate it. Go Rangers.
Again, that was Ranger head coach J.P. Katona for the girls basketball team. And I know there's a lot of excitement for the boys and girls basketball both around the Manton community, having such good years the last couple of years for both those boys and girls teams. So as we get ready to start the second half here in Manton, I want to give you a quick rundown of the final Highland Conference standings. Of course, Highland Conference competition ended last week, and Beale City and Houghton Lake ended up tied for the conference title at 6-1 records. Tied for third, Lake City and McBain at 5-2. In fifth place, Everett 3-4. In sixth, Pine River 2-5. In seventh place, Roscommon 1-6. And our Manton Rangers, as we've said, not able to get that win yet at 0-7 in conference play. So a newcomer, Houghton Lake, jumps right in, and they claim a share of the Highland Conference title in their very first year. Teams are out on the field, and we are ready to get this one underway here in the second half. The Rangers will take the kickoff. It's good to see Jacob Hahn out there again, shaken up a couple of times in the first half with bad ankle is what it looked like, but he stands back along with Caleb Moore inside the 20-yard line to get our second half underway. Rogers City ready to kick. Rogers City leads at 18-0 as we start the second half. And the kick hits the first line people and quickly down by Noah Miles for the Rangers. So Manton with good field position, the ball at the 43-yard line of the Rangers as they put it in play here in the second half. So it'll be nice to see something happen here on the first drive. Cut into this lead that Rogers City has at the current time. So from their own 43, last half of the season for the Rangers, hand off to Hahn off right tackle. A little bit of an opening, able to take a defender with him for an extra yard. We'll give him a gain of 3 on the play. And the Rangers have a 2nd and 7 with the ball at the 46-yard line of the Rangers. Rangers come out in the spread formation. Helsel in the shotgun. Something we've seen all season long. Hahn in the backfield, the lone setback. In motion, McKernan left to right. Hahn gets the handoff. And a nice opening right up the middle. And he's got what looks like probably 8 yards when they unstack it. But a nice quick opener. There was some running room. And again, Jacob just uses that authority he runs with to get a couple extra. So a gain of 8. And we'll make it 3rd and 2 for the Rangers. Again, just a little extended drive. is what the Rangers need to put together. Hand off again. And this time hit at the line of scrimmage. Twisted forward. And very close to first down yards. We'll give them 1. So on 3 running plays, Rangers have picked up 9. They need 1 more. 4th and 1. The ball is at the 47-yard line of Rogers City. And I would not anticipate a punt here. They just need to try and get something going. So 4th and 1. Big play here for the Rangers. Keep this opening drive of the second half alive. In the spread, here's the snap to Helsel. Hands off to Jacob Hahn. Hit at the line, able to go through it down to the 45 and able to pick up the first down. Gain of 3 from Hahn gives the Rangers a first down. Big play on 4th down. Keep this opening possession of the second half underway. So 1st and 10 at the Rogers City 45-yard line. 18-0, Rogers City on top. 9:35 left to go in the third quarter. Helsel in the shotgun, takes a snap, drops straight back, looking to his left, now looking over the middle. He's got a receiver there, Jacob Hahn, at the 25-yard line. Took a hard hit, hung onto the ball. A gain of at least 20. We'll see where the mark is. We'll say a gain of 22 on the pass play. That time, Helsel able to get it over the Rogers City defenders after having 3 passes intercepted in the first half. And Jacob Hahn with the reception of 22 yards, and the Rangers now at the 23 of Rogers City. Also takes the snap, looking to his right. Got a completion out there to Regneris. Spun away from one defender. Ends up going out of bounds. And we'll see where the spot is. It looks like it's going to be about the 17-yard line. We'll give him a gain of 6 on the play. Also to Regneris on the pass play. 2nd down and 4 for the Rangers from the 17. Extremely important to punch this thing in. Got good field position now. Had a nice drive to start the second half. Helsel in the shotgun. Looking to his left. Got a reception. Caught inside the 15-yard line. Isaac Raiden this time with the catch. And it looks like a gain of about 5, and it's good for the first down. So the Rangers marching down the field. This will be the 8th play of the drive. 1st and 10 at the Rogers City 14-yard line. Now, I don't want to cause any jinx here, but no turnover and no penalty. That's what we need. Helsel's handoff to Hahn. Sidesteps the defender and stopped at about the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of the length of the football, but that's about it. Could not sidestep that time. Jacob kind of hobbled again on that left ankle. He certainly wants to stay in, but certainly not going to be 100% effective. He'll be a tough one to take out of the game, though. But really hobbled right now. I don't think they want to go to Jacob right at this point. Helsel is set. They do pitch to him. Boy, he just can't get going, and throws it into the end zone. And batted around, incomplete. The pitch was made to Jacob Hahn as he was going to his right, and Jacob pulled up for the pass into the end zone, just deflected a little bit by Rogers City, and then off the hands of Regneris, just could not bring it in. So incomplete pass. 3rd and 10 from the 14. Obviously, Manton in 4-down territory because of the score and because of their position on the field. 3 trips to the right this time. Hahn the lone setback. Helsel takes it, looking to his left. Now crossing over the middle is Caleb Moore, but Rogers City almost stepped in there and picked it off, knocked it away, incomplete. 4th and 10.
It's a 4th and 10 for the Rangers.
That's something I've seen from Rogers City all night long. The man receivers appear to be open for a couple of seconds, but boy, Rogers City secondary really closes well on the football, and they'll get a hand on it, and that also accounts for 3 interceptions they have come up with tonight against Lane Helsel and the Rangers. So, big 4th down play. 4th and 10 for the Rangers. Helsel in the shotgun. Here's a snap. Side steps a rush. Now he's going to take it himself. He's got some running room to the 5 and knocked out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Lane Helsel just pulled it down and took off, and should be enough for the first down, and it is. From the 14 down to the 2-yard line. Gain of 12 on the run for Lane Helsel, and the Rangers have it 1st and goal to go from the 2 with 7:37 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Rogers City on top, 18-0, but the Rangers knocking on the door. This is still the first possession by either team of the second half. Helsel in the shotgun, rolling to his right. Tucks it up, takes it himself, and into the end zone. Lane Helsel on the 2-yard quarterback keep, and the Rangers are on the scoreboard, cutting into that Rogers City lead, 18-6. 3-yard touchdown run from quarterback Lane Helsel. That is his 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. He has 10 passing touchdowns, but that gives the Rangers a little bit of life, and the Ranger faithful here that are braving the cold tonight a little hope as well. Here's a snap on the 2-point conversion. Helsel looking into the end zone, and wide open, good for 2 over on the right side is number 3, Lucas McKernan. And now the Rangers have come back to cut the lead to 10, 18-8, with 7:31 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Timeout on the field. We will take a timeout back in 30 seconds.
Don's Auto Clinic, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and High Point GMC Cadillac continue to grow together to serve you better. Our staffs are a group of hardworking individuals who, just like you, get the job done every day by showing the dedication and determination to teamwork. You will not find a more dedicated team making the car or truck buying experience more seamless and easy. Locally owned dealerships, proud to support all local high school sports. We're behind you all the way.
Welcome back, everyone. Rick Swanson calling the action tonight at the Manton Athletic Complex as the Manton Rangers are hosting the Rogers City Hurons in the season finale for both these teams. And the Rangers have just put together one of their better drives, I'd say, in the last month. An 11-play drive covering 57 yards and capped off with a 2-yard touchdown run from quarterback Lane Helsel. 2-point conversion good, and now Rogers City leads the Rangers 18-8 with 7:31 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Rangers ready to kick off. Number 77, Walker Herrick, to do the kicking. And now, of course, we need that Ranger defense to step up and get the ball back. A short kick. Rogers City just caught it there. First line people just went down with it at the 41-yard line, their own 41-yard line. And the Hurons will have it 1st and 10 from there. So as I said, time for the Ranger defense. They've had trouble stopping the passing of quarterback Isaac Hine tonight. But they'll need to do it if they want to come back all the way in this one. Hine in the shotgun, spread formation. Handoff up the middle to Fleming, and stopped after a short gain. That was off left tackle, but the Rangers were there quickly, limiting that gain to a yard, which will bring up 2nd and 9 for Rogers City. He's a nice little quarterback. Isaac Hine, a junior, wears number 9. He has a lot of nice ball handling skills in the backfield. Carries out the fake, throws a nice ball. A good-looking quarterback after the graduation of their senior quarterback a year ago. In the shotgun, Hine takes the snap, dropping straight back, looking to his right, throws it long. It's a jumbo, and incomplete. Defended there by Caleb Moore, but the defender certainly had the height advantage, much taller than Caleb Moore, but Caleb went up as high as he could and interfered enough with the catch. Incomplete pass brings up 3rd and 9. Big play by the Ranger defense. Ball at the 41-yard line. They need one more of those and force Rogers City into a punting situation. Here they come, spread formation. Hine in the shotgun, takes a snap, dropping straight back, looking over the middle, and nobody there. Incomplete, had 2 receivers in the area, 2 Ranger defenders in the area, but kind of fell in an open space. Nobody with a good opportunity to bring it in. That brings up a 4th down. So the Rangers do their job, limiting Rogers City to a 3-and-out. Hurons are setting up in a punt formation. Jacob Hahn back at about the 35-yard line, looking to return. First punt was not good for the Hurons. This one is pretty high also. Hits at the 46-yard line and just a couple-yard bounce in Rogers City favor, but Maine's got good field position once again at their own 43-yard line to see if they can cut even more into this Rogers City lead. Jacob still being hobbled a little bit. Jacob Hahn, that is, number 20 for the Rangers. 6:12 left to go in the third quarter. 18-8. Rogers City on top. House on the shotgun, takes a snap, looking to his right. And he's got completion to Regnaris out there. Regnaris carries a defender to midfield. And a nice pickup on first down for the Rangers. We'll call it a gain of 7 on the pass play. And, well, now they call it a little bit short. They don't give them the forward progress. So we're going to make it a gain of 5. Second down and 5, just shy of midfield. Spread formation. Hahn, the lone setback with Helsel, takes a snap, hands off to Hahn. Met right at the line that time and pushed straight back. Nowhere to go. The Rogers City defensive line just put a quick stop to that offensive running play. So a loss of a couple on the play, a loss of 2, and it is 3rd and 7 for the Rangers. A big play. Be nice to keep this play going and even cut more into that Rogers City lead. But a big 3rd down play right here. Helsel in the shotgun. Looking to his right. Throws it to Regnaris. And it is completed into Rogers City territory at the 48. It's going to be just a little bit short of the first down by just a yard or 2. We'll give him a gain of 5 on the pass play. The Rogers City defender was there, and Regnaris had no opportunity to get any yardage following the catch. As soon as the catch was made, he was driven backward. But 4th and 2 at the Rogers City 49-yard line. 4:14 left to go, third quarter, 18-8. Rogers City on top. Big play for the Ranger offense. Helsel in the shotgun. Going to his left, trying to cut it up, trying to make something happen on the run, and nothing there. Stopped on the 4th down attempt. A loss of about 4 on the play, and Rogers City is going to take over on downs. So the Rangers just cannot keep that second possession alive of the second half. And Rogers City will take over on first down. Man defense needs to step it up one more time. This time Rogers City starting on the Manton 48-yard line. 1st and 10. 18-8, Rogers City on top. 3:45 left to go, third quarter. Here's the snap in the shotgun. Hyde keeping it himself. Had the option possibility, but he tucked it up and headed downfield himself for a pickup of about 2. And Rogers City will have a 2nd and 8 just outside the 45-yard line of the Rangers. So positive yardage, but a positive defensive play also by the Rangers on first down. Stay with us after the game tonight. We will have a recap of everything that's happened here throughout the ball game. Hine in the shotgun. Quick pass out to his left, completed, and brought down right there. A nice tackle. That was Jacob Hahn with the stop, and Jacob closed quickly on it, and it's actually a loss of 3 on the pass play. Receiver almost got away from Jacob, but he had enough of him to trip him up. And now Rogers City has a 3rd and 11 back at the 48-yard line. So big third down play here for the Manton defense. Might be able to get the ball back. I don't know that Rogers City would go for it this close to midfield. Here's the snap. Hine dropping straight back, looking to his right and overthrown. Let it fly, but no receiver could catch up to it. He overthrew everybody by about 8 yards, and that's going to bring up 4th down for the Hurons. 4th and 11 from the 48-yard line of the Rangers. I would expect Rogers City to punt this away and not go for it at this point of the field, and also being 4th and 11. But they do come out as if they're going to go for it. We'll see if they change up. But in the shotgun, they're going for it. Here's the snap. 4th and 11. Ball in the air and batted away by the Rangers defense. I don't know who it was, but a lineman got a hand up there and batted it away. And the Rangers are going to take over. Big stand on defense for the Manton Rangers. And that one never had a chance. Somebody got the big hand up there and swatted it down. So the Rangers will take over. 1st and 10. Good field position on their own 48-yard line.
Dylan Turner. Wait, Dylan Turner.
My spotter says Dylan Turner got the hand on that one. Great play. Castle in the shotgun. Quick flare pass out on the left to Hahn, incomplete. Just couldn't quite catch up with it. I think he also had a couple defenders closing quickly on him. So tough in that situation to keep an eye on the ball, and you're kind of watching that defender come at you, and had one hand on it, but it fell to the ground. So 2nd and 10 for the Rangers. 2:04 left to go in the third quarter. 18-8. Rogers City on top. Isaac Graydon in motion, and he pitches to Jacob Hahn, who brings it back and brought down at about the line of scrimmage. And this time, Jacob is down again on the field. That one started out as a jet sweep, Isaac Graydon going from left to right, and then he handed off, kind of pitched it to Hahn, and Hahn cut it off field, but was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that was it. And this time Jacob's not getting up quite so quickly. He's been hobbled here for about the last quarter with left ankle, certainly not being close to 100%. And I'm kind of speculating it might be the same thing. Of course, it could be something else, but all players, both teams on the field, as coaches are out there to take a look at Jacob Hahn. So we've got a timeout on the field. Let's take a timeout. We'll go back to the studio. We'll be back here in 30 seconds.
Bostic's Drugstore in Manton is your locally owned pharmacy. You can count on Mike and his professional staff to take care of all your prescription needs with a personal hometown touch. You'll get a comprehensive medication review every time you pick up a prescription. Bostic's Drugstore accepts most insurances and administers flu and shingle shots with a prescription. They're also your home for Manton Rangers and locally made Michigan apparel, plus cards, gifts, and toys. Stop into your friendly hometown pharmacy, Bostic's Drugstore, on Main Street in Manton, or call 231-824-6465.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Manton Athletic Complex, where with 1:50 left to go in the third quarter, Rogers City leads the Rangers 18-8. Jacob Hahn has just gotten to his feet and is walking off with very little assistance, but certainly, as we said, shaken up, but off to the sideline now, down in front of us. Manton with a big 3rd and 10 from their own 48. In the third quarter here, the Rangers going from right to left across your listening field. Spread formation. Helsel in the shotgun. Looking for big yardage. Looking to his right. Throwing it out there and over the outstretched arms of Regneris. Incomplete. And that is going to bring up 4th and 10 for the Rangers. Boy, you almost have to think you go for it. You're looking for a first win of the year. You trail by 10. Need to pull out a 10-yard play. Coach Solani talking to Helsel on the sideline, sends Helsel into the huddle with the play, and here we go. Big play for the Manton offense. 4th and 10 on their own side of midfield. Here's the snap. Helsel looking to his left, throwing over the middle, and intercepted at the 40-yard line. Rogers City with their 5th turnover of the night against the Rangers, their 4th interception. No return following the interception because it was caught as the Rogers City defender had a knee on the ground. But the Rangers turn it over via interception. Rogers City takes over 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. And I guess the positive you see in that is that it is almost the equivalent of a punt. At least got the ball back on Rogers City's side of the field, and they take over from their own 40. In the shotgun, Hine takes a snap, looking to throw, hands up, delayed hand up, and the Rangers were there. Big loss on the play for Rogers City, back inside the 35. Going to be a loss of 7 on the play for Rogers City as Manton just collapsed that offensive line of the Hurons and caught the ball carrier deep in the backfield. But it was a delayed handoff, so the running back got a late start anyway. Pant was in on the tackle for the Rangers. Last 30 seconds of the third quarter in the shotgun. Hine has it. 2-step drop, looking over the middle, caught, and might have the first down just shy of midfield. We'll see where they spot it. There is a flag back in the Rogers City backfield. We'll see what the call is. It would have been about a 17-yard pickup on the pass play, but the penalty is going to go against Rogers City and wipe that play out. We'll get the call from the referee. It is holding against the Hurons, and that is going to back them up even further. It will stay second down, but it's going to be second down and long. We'll see where where the ball is finally placed down. And they go all the way back to the 25-yard line. So 2nd and 25 for Rogers City. Again, Ranger defense has a great opportunity here. Rogers City may just let the quarter run out. 15 seconds doesn't appear like they're in any hurry to get the playoff, and they are not. Yep, the clock is just going to tick off. The end of the third quarter. Timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back here in Manton in 60 seconds.
Cadillac Java and Java 2 is the place to be for all things delicious. Java is a specialty drive-thru coffee shop offering fresh espresso, premium coffees, frozen, iced, and blended drinks, ice cream, chai teas, and their most popular item, the frozen hot chocolate. And what goes great with amazing drinks? Flavorful treats like bagels, muffins, donuts, and more. Cadillac Java has 2 convenient locations to serve you at 725 North Mitchell Street and at 6319 East M115 in Cadillac West. Cadillac Java and Java 2. Big town gourmet taste with a small town personal feel.
Are you in the mood for amazing food at a reasonable price? Well, look no further than 308 Pub and Grill in Manton. It all kicks off on Tuesday with wings for just 50 cents traditional and 65 cent boneless. Wednesday is burger baskets for $4.99, and Thursday is dollar taco night. Friday is steak night and starts at $9.99. The local 308 has comedy night the last Saturday of every month with no cover, so enjoy the laughs on us. Sunday, get 2 of our signature wood-fired pizzas for just $18, dine in only. The local 308 is a proud supporter of the Manton Rangers and major supporter of Local First.
Welcome back to the Manton Athletic Complex. Rick Swanson bringing you the action tonight. My statistician, Brody Swanson, right here with me. And the Rangers have a great defensive opportunity as we start the fourth quarter. Rogers City backed up to their own 25-yard line. 2nd and 25. Here's a snap. Hine with a handoff up the middle. And there's some running room for Fleming. And picks up more than he probably should have, but he got the 15 back, and he's back to the original line of scrimmage. Handoff straight up the middle, and mentioned Fleming, the only returner from the strong backfield Rogers City had a year ago. And he found some running room for 15 yards. It is now 3rd and 10 from the Rogers City 40. So even bigger play right here for the Ranger defense. Stopping them here should result in a punt and get the ball back. Rangers need 2 scores, so it'd be nice to get one here quickly in the quarter. From the shotgun, here's a snap. Hine looking to throw over the middle, and well defended, caught near midfield, and looks like it might be just inches short. This might be something that's right down in front of us. We got a good eye on it. And we're going to say 10 yards on the pass play, and I wouldn't be surprised if they measure this one. Referee's taking a look at it, and does take a timeout. We're going to get a measurement. I think just looking at it, you could go either way. You could say the nose of the football is over. You could say it's just shy. We'll see what the measurement shows here. If short, it'll bring up 4th and just inches. Here's the measurement, and good for a first down. So the Ranger defense just cannot capitalize. Had a 2nd and 25, and in a couple of plays, Rogers City picks up those 25. A 10-yard pass play, 15-yard run, and here we have a first down. Rogers City right at the 50-yard line. So, defense has to start over. Spread formation. Isaac Hine, junior quarterback in the shotgun. 1 step back to his right. Here's a snap. Hands off to that setback. And gets away from a couple defenders. That's Fleming, who has a couple of touchdowns tonight. He has 1 touchdown by rush, 1 by receiving. Fleming did well to get back to the line of scrimmage. Rangers had him caught in the backfield for at least a loss of a couple, but he did get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, but Fleming showed a little toughness there. So 2nd and 10 for Rogers City. 9:40 left to go in the ball game. 18-8, Rogers City on top of the Rangers. Man needing the ball desperately to get back on the scoreboard. It was 18-0 at halftime. The only scoring here in the second half has been the Rangers. Here's a handoff in the backfield, cutting to the left side and wide open. Going down the left sideline and down inside the 25-yard line is the running play for Rogers City. And again, that is Lewis Fleming, the ball carrier, from the 50 down to about the 22. Lane Helsel with the tackle, call it a gain of 28 on the run. That one came from Fleming, who was set up as a right halfback to Hines right. He brought it to the left off left tackle, and there was nobody there, and he took it 28 yards. 1st and 10, Rogers City. Ball at the 22-yard line of the Rangers. Spread formation. Hines taking his time. Waiting for the back judge to raise the hand. Means he has 5 more seconds. Quick handoff up the middle to Fleming, and nowhere to go that time. We're going to give the Ranger defense a loss of 1 on that play. Nice defensive play by the Rangers. Be 2nd down and 11 for Rogers City. Clock will be becoming a factor here in this one. 8:25 left to go. Rangers down by 10, 18-8. Rogers City slow to get this one underway. Coming out of the huddle slowly, taking their time. Wide receiver right, left, wing right, 2 setbacks. Hine in the shotgun, takes a snap, drops back, looks to his right, thrown high, well over the head of the receiver and Regneris, who was defending for the Rangers. What happens there is twofold on the positive side. Number 1, incomplete pass, and also stops the clock. So the clock at 7:58. 3rd and 11 for Rogers City. They're certainly in 4-down territory with the ball at the 24-yard line of the Rangers. So the Rangers need a couple of big plays here on defense. Get the ball back. Same formation we just saw. Wide receiver split each way. Wing right, 2 setbacks. In motion, the wing goes from right to left. Hine hands off. Going left side, off left tackle, cutting his way back to the center. And, again, the Rangers had him dead to rights for a loss on the play, but able to make something out of nothing is the ball carrier down to the 20-yard line. So we'll give him a gain of 4, but it does still bring up a 4th down. 4th and about 7 for Rogers City. So, big defensive play. The Rangers can get the ball back here with a stop here on 4th down. 4th and 7, again, Rogers City taking time off the clock, taking their time. Now they break out of it. Back judge already coming off the 5 seconds. Here's a snap. Hine looking to his right, throws it long into the end zone, and receiver and defender both go up for it. And incomplete. Waiting for some kind of call. Very tough to see in the far corner of the end zone from where we're at. But the Ranger defense holds, and they're going to take over and get another crack at it here with 6:59 left to go in the ballgame. Manton has it 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. Rogers City was put together a 9-play drive, but the Rangers have held, but they still trail at 18-8. Also throwing along down the right sideline, Regneris, he's there, and the only question is, did he get a foot in? And they say yes. At the 46-yard line, a 26-yard pickup on 1st down, also to Regneris. He was tiptoeing the line. He certainly didn't get 2 feet in, but he got 1. And the Rangers have a 1st down at their own 46-yard line after the 26-yard pass flag. Red formation. Halsell, shotgun. Takes a snap. Quick pass this time to Regnerus. Caught into Rogers City territory, but immediately driven back by Jalen Fleming. But a gain of 5 on the play. Second down 5 for the Rangers, with the ball now just on the Rogers City side of the field at the 49. Clock continues to run. Clock's becoming a factor also. Rangers need 2 scores. But let's get them one at a time. Halsell looking to his left. He's got Raiden out there. He's got the catch and a pickup of the ball. 8 on the play is good for another Ranger first down. Ball is at the Rogers City 41-yard line. And the Rangers have something going here. But again, clock now at 6:16 and running. Be nice to get a quick strike of some kind. Halsell with the snap. Looking to his left, throws it deep, and boy, Caleb Moore that time had to play defense. Ball almost picked off by Rogers City. Rogers City defender had hands on it in front of the receiver, but Caleb Moore went up and swatted it away from Rogers City that time. As I say, offensive receiver having to play defense that time. But it does stop the clock, 6:03, 2nd and 10. Halsell in the shotgun. Here's a snap. Rolling, looking over the center. He's got a receiver, Isaac Raiden, down at the 25. Nice pass, nice catch. Gain of 15 on the play. Halsell to Raiden, right over the center of the field. 1st and 10 at the 25. Rangers going quickly. Coming up to the line. Halsell in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking down the right side, now running left. Running for his life. Being chased. He cannot get rid of it. He can't. Has to end up trying to make something out of it. And it's going to be dropped for a sewer loss. Not what it could be. We'll call a loss of 3. As he was brought down. Just as he was running to his left, of course, he couldn't get his body turned to throw, and was basically running for his life. So 2nd and 13, Rangers right back at the line, ready to go. Halsell's got it, looking to his right, and pass out there caught by Regnerus at the 24-yard line. Now the official says incomplete. First made the signal of a catch, but then says incomplete, which stops the clock and will be 3rd and 13, excuse me. 3rd and 13 inside the 30-yard line of Rogers City. 8th play of the drive for the Rangers, all of the previous 7 through the air. Here's a snap. Halsell looking again. Fakes short, goes long. It's up there. Caught inside the 5, trying to make his way in. Into the touchdown from 28 yards out. Isaac Raiden.
Kilmore. Hey, they got Kilmore.
Not sure who was on the receiving end that time, but from 23 yards out, pass play. Caleb Moore on the receiving end as we get that clarified. Here's a snap for the 2-point conversion. Halsell into the end zone. Regnerus completed for 2. And the Rangers are back to 18-16 over Rogers City with 4:57 left to go in the ballgame. So 23 yards on the touchdown pass from Halsell, 2 more. 8-play drive that started on the Rangers' 20-yard line. So the Rangers go 80 yards in 8 plays, capped off by the 23-yard touchdown pass to Moore. The 2-point conversion completed to Regneris. So with 4:57 to go, the Rangers are within 2, 18-16. So making things a little bit interesting at the Manton Athletic Complex tonight. All kinds of things could happen here in a 2-point ball game. Rangers are going to kick off. Of course, need a stop. Cannot let Rogers City have any extended drive at all. We'll see what they can do. If they can get the ball back, they can make something happen, that's for sure. Jacob Long is still off the field on the sideline, just not able to get back out there. You know he would certainly like to. Here's the kick from Herrick. It's a long one. Over the head of the... that is exactly right, Brody. Best kick we've seen from Walker Herrick all year. Hit it about the 5 and went into the end zone. So Rogers City will take over with no return on the kick, but 1st and 10. And here's where that man defense needs to step up again. In the first half, Rogers City did all their scoring. They led it 18-0 at halftime. But in the second half, the Rangers have come back with 16 of their own, keeping Rogers City off the scoreboard. So here we go. Rogers City breaking out of it. Ball at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Hine has it. Hand off to Fleming in the backfield. Coming off left tackle. And stop for a short gain. Driven back. There'll be a gain of 2 or 3 depending on the spot. And it looks like 3. Rogers City now with a 2nd and 7. 4:35 left to go in the ball game. 18-16. Rogers City on top. Man just needs the football. Spread formation. Hine in the shotgun. 2 setbacks, 1 to either side. Wing right. Here's a snap. Hine rolling to his right. Going to keep it himself. Got through the first line of defenders and then brought down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And it'll bring up 3rd and 5 for Rogers City. Big play. Huge play right here for the Ranger defense. Rogers City would have to punt it away with the ball at the 25-yard line. So, big 3rd down play. Rangers stop them here. They got a good shot. Spread formation, just 1 setback in the backfield. Hine takes the snap. Looking over the middle. Pass completed and brought down there after a gain of about 8. So big pass play. Call it 7. But Rogers City is able to keep the football on a 7-yard pass play.
3:20 left.
Now ball at the 32-yard line of Rogers City. 3:18 left to go in the ball game. Boy, that was a good chance right there. If the Rangers could have stopped that 3rd down play, they would have had it. They probably have another shot right here if they can hold them to no more first downs. Neither team has taken a timeout here in the second half yet. Hine with the snap on the ground. Mishandled the snap. But Hine was able to fall on it. He was in the shotgun, but it does cost them a loss of about 4 on the play. And timeout taken on the field by the Rangers. Coach Solani wanting to conserve a little bit of time on the clock. The clock is at 2:50. I want to pass along a little information while we have a moment here. And going into the final week of the regular season, which is tonight, talking playoffs for a moment, 256 teams make the playoffs. Well, going into this final week, 165 already had qualified automatically with 6 or more wins. 165. 62 teams were at 5-3, needing to win tonight, and they were in. Another 80 teams were 4-4 going in tonight, hoping for a win, and they would qualify at 5-4 based on playoff points. So that certainly makes things interesting around the state. 307 schools still in the running for 256 playoff spots going into tonight. Here we go. Second down, Rogers City. Spread formation. Hines got it. Keeps it himself. Coming left. Coming right toward us. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Tristan Siddle with the big tackle by the Rangers. No gain. And that will bring up 3rd and 14 for the Hurons. Clock running at 2:30 to go. The other thing I want to mention, playoff-wise, this Sunday at 7 o'clock on Fox Sports Detroit, the MHSAA will go through all of the players playing who. Here we go. Huge third down play. Hines got it. Looking over the middle. Pass up in the air. Caught, but a little bit short. He's at the 41. Gain of about 12 on the pass play, but it does bring up 4th down. And timeout taken again by Coach Solani and the Rangers with just 1:46 left to go. We'll keep it here. Stay with us after the game. We will have a breakdown of the scoring. We will have our final statistics. Sponsored by Forefront Credit Union, Northern Michigan's leading used vehicle lender. And we will go through the seniors on the Ranger football team this year who are playing their final game in a Ranger uniform. So a lot of info coming your way here at the end of the ball games. Please stay with us. Huge play right here. Rangers now with just one timeout left, but Rogers City has it. 4th and a long one from the 41-yard line, their own 41. So this is, for all practical purposes, the ball game. 4th down. Under center. Hines keeps it. Quarterback sneak. Being pushed each way, both ways. And he finally comes down with it. 1 yard past the sticks. And that's a Rogers City first down after a gain of 2 yards. And he needed 1. So Rogers City first down on their own 44-yard line with just 1:35 left and the clock running. And not much the Rangers can do at this point with just one timeout left. So it looks like Rogers City will
take the W.
Yep, come up with a W tonight. That would be their 3rd win in their last 4 games, so they are certainly finishing the season on a positive note. Hine with the football, hands off to Fleming, off left tackle. And brought down at about the yard marker. Gain of about 10. It's going to be really close to the first down. We'll call it, we're going to say a yard short. We'll give him a gain of 9 on the first down play. It'll be 2nd down and 1, and Coach Solani takes his final timeout of the ball game with 51 seconds remaining. So really all Rogers City will have to do at this point is kneel down a couple of times, run the clock out, and close this one, and close out at the same time the 2019 season for both these teams. We are hopeful to beyond this winter again with boys and girls basketball here on 107.1 The Drive, and probably in a streaming capacity that is yet to be decided yet. But hopefully if sponsors can be secured for the upcoming basketball season, we will have Ranger basketball, boys and girls, for you. And both coming off Highland Conference championships a year ago. The boys also won a district championship. And hopes are high for both the boys and girls basketball teams. So we're hoping that the sponsors can be there and we can have the action for you. Teams back out on the field, ready to get things underway for the final 51 seconds of not only the game but the season. Hine in the second. I would expect him to take a knee once he gets the ball. He does, and he does take the knee, and everybody's just going to let this run out. He'll have to do it just one more time, and that will be the end of the ball game. Nothing that the Rangers can do at this point. With just one more knee to be taken. And there's the last snap of the ball game. Hine kneels down, and that is going to do it. That is the end of the ball game with our final score. Another heartbreaker for the Rangers. The Rogers City Hurons 18, the Manton Rangers 16. After a timeout, we'll be back to recap the scoring. We'll give you final statistics. Sponsored by Forefront Credit Union, Northern Michigan's leading used vehicle lender. We'll hand out Ranger game balls, select our Ranger drive of the game, and we'll put a wrap on the season. Stay with us. We will return in 2 minutes.
Manton Athletic Boosters Club is a proud supporter of the Rangers Athletics and would like to wish the best of luck to all our fall Manton Ranger sports teams. And go Rangers!
With straightforward rewards checking from Forefront Credit Union, you get 4% rewards for doing stuff you do every day. Like logging onto your account and receiving e-statements. And you can open your account right online. It's that straightforward. Unlike someone's tee shot, straightforward rewards from Forefront Credit Union. Are you getting 4%? 4.08% annual percentage yield. Rate subject to change. Interest paid on balance up to $15,000. Some requirements apply. Insured by NCUA.
Lutke is the right combination of experience, service, knowledge, and old-fashioned honesty by providing a full range of forestry equipment services through 3 strong divisions: Lutke Equipment, Lutke Hydraulics, and Lutke Forest Products. Lutke can offer their customers the very best service, price, and always top-quality products from a company that knows the challenges that loggers face every day. They offer the top brands with a full line of steel products, Traeger grills, and a full-service hydraulic and machine shop for all of your everyday needs. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call 231-824-9505.
Don's Auto Clinic, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and High Point GMC Cadillac continue to grow together to serve you better. Our staffs are a group of hardworking individuals who, just like you, get the job done every day by showing the dedication and determination to teamwork. You will not find a more dedicated team making the car or truck buying experience more seamless and easy. Locally owned dealerships, proud to support all local high school sports. We're behind you all the way.
Bostic's Drugstore in Manton is your locally owned pharmacy. You can count on Mike and his professional staff to take care of all your prescription needs with a personal hometown touch. You'll get a comprehensive medication review every time you pick up a prescription. Bostic's Drugstore accepts most insurances and administers flu and shingle shots with a prescription. They're also your home for Manton Rangers and locally made Michigan apparel, plus cards, gifts, and toys. Stop into your friendly hometown pharmacy, Bostic's Drugstore, on Main Street in Manton, or call 231-824-6465.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Manton Athletic Complex. Bruce Swanson with the action tonight. And the Manton Rangers have dropped a heartbreaker to the Rogers City Hurons by the score of 18-16 in the season finale for both these teams. Rogers City closes out their 2019 season with 3 wins and 6 losses. Their 3 wins coming in their last 4 games. While Manton, after 9 weeks, they close out their campaign, not being able to make it into the win column, closing at 0-9. A recap of the scoring: it was basically a story of 2 halves tonight, which you find quite often in sports, but it was all Rogers City in the first half, and it was Manton in the second half. In the first half, a scoreless first quarter, with 5:39 left to go in the second quarter. The Hurons got on the scoreboard a 45-yard pass to Ellenberger from Hine. 2-point conversion was no good, and Rogers City led it 6-0. At the 1:02 mark of the second quarter, they scored on another touchdown pass from Hine, this time to Fleming from 14 yards. 2-point conversion again, no good. 12-0, Rogers City on top. On their very next possession, following an interception of a Helsel pass, they scored again with Fleming taking it in. That's Lewis Fleming, his second touchdown of the night, this time on a 15-yard run. But the Rangers again denied the two-point conversion. And with 23 seconds left in the half, Rogers City led it 18-0. But in the second half, the Rangers came back. And on their very first possession, as they took the opening kickoff, they went 57 yards in 11 plays. Lane Helsel from his quarterback position took it in from 2 yards out. And the two-point conversion was good with 7:31 left to go. In the third quarter, the Rangers had pulled within 10 at 18-8. And that was our third quarter score. With 4:57 left to go in the ballgame, the Rangers put another touchdown on the board, 23-yard pass play from Helsel to Caleb Moore. Two-point conversion was good, and they pulled within 2 points at 18-16, but the Rangers could not get the ball back, and Rogers City able to run out the clock, ending the ballgame with that final score, Rogers City 18, Manton 16. One of the big problems tonight, when you look at the entire ballgame, was the turnover factor again for the Rangers. They had at least 2 turnovers in every ballgame. Tonight they had 5. 4 by way of interception and 1 on a fumble. But I give the Rangers a lot of credit in the second half. They played much better. There weren't the penalties. I don't recall even one penalty on the Rangers in the second half. They were able to put 2 scoring drives together. They shut out Rogers City. And if the second half had been, or I should say if the first half had been anything like the second half, Manton would have come away with the win in this one. But not to be, even though they did close the ball game with a very tremendous effort in that second half tonight. For Ranger game balls, with the way the season went at 0-9, everybody that completed the season, we are handing out a Ranger game ball too. That would be players and coaches together. Everybody hung in there. Everybody fought hard. And talking to Coach Solani, nobody was ever willing to throw in the towel. Everybody's showing up for practice every day. Everybody fighting hard right until the end of the ball game. And that's the way it should be. That's one of the neat things about high school sports. Of the entire season, that was one of the problems the Rangers had, was sustaining a drive in the ball games this year. But they were able to go 57 yards in 11 plays. They ate up 4.5 minutes of the opening of the third quarter and put it in the end zone at the end of it. That's what they need a little more of throughout the season. But that would be the Ranger drive of the game. Now, ready to turn over to my partner for final game statistics, sponsored by Forefront Credit Union, Northern Michigan's leading used vehicle lender. Brody, take it away.
Okay, for Manton's running, 19 attempts for 64 yards. Their passing was 16 for 26 for 154 yards. Rogers City running 29 attempts for 109 yards. Their passing was 14 for 25 for 140 yards. Manton's overall yards, 218 yards. And Rogers City overall yards, 418 yards.
Yeah, big discrepancy in total yardage again, but that doesn't tell the closeness of this ball game. Rogers City coming up with 200 total yards of offense, more than the Rangers, but on the scoreboard they win it by just 2, 18-16. Well, we at 107.1 The Drive wish to congratulate all schools who are playoff bound next week, especially the Highland Conference teams who advance. For sure, we know Beale City and Houghton Lake are in the playoffs, and possibly McBain and Lake City. We hope they make the Highland Conference proud. Of course, McBain and Lake City will come down to playoff points should they, or a win tonight for McBain, for example, would give them 6 and automatically. But if they lose, it'll come down to playoff points. We also offer up congratulations to the Manton Ranger football team itself, which continues to battle all season long. They never gave up, and for representing their school and community. I would like to read off the names of the seniors who have played their last game for Manton High School, and they are number 4, Lane Helsel, number 5, Cole Rigneris, number 7, Tristan Siddle, Number 8, Parker Siddle. Number 10, Isaac Radin. Number 20, Jacob Hahn. Number 22, Bruno Lima. Number 50, Trenton Lytle. Number 52, Trent Grover. Number 55, Connor McGrew. Number 66, Brady Pant. And number 77, Walker Herrick. There are some names that we have talked about all season long, and they will be tough to replace. A big senior group, but as we said at halftime, the JV Rangers did have a 5-3 record this year, and there will be some help coming up from the JVs. But I congratulate the seniors, not the way they would have liked it to end, but they continued to battle, and thank you to the seniors for their commitment to Ranger football. I would also like to offer up thanks to many behind the scenes that I've been working with all season long, from the radio station, Jen Theodore, Rich Spicer, Bob Aldrich, Allie DeClaire, Zach Wiggins, Ryan Rose, and some others that are doing work behind the scenes I probably don't even know about. To the schools, Manton Athletic Director Scott Bender for his help, and the ADs at Johannesburg, Everett, Roscommon, Beale City, and Houghton Lake that we traveled to, and they always treated us with hospitality and made sure we had the place to work from. For the team, head coach Eric Solani, he was always willing to talk and share his thoughts with me on the team and on the opponents. And with me in the booth this year, Jordan Scheffler, Nate Swanson, Brody Swanson, and my wife, Patty Swanson, who were invaluable in keeping stats and offering information for the broadcast. And we wish to thank again our sponsors of Manton Ranger football this season. They have been Lucky Forest Products of Manton, Cadillac Java and Java 2, Pro 6 Drug Store in downtown Manton, Don's Auto Clinic, High Point Cadillac GMC, Manton Booster Club, the Wexford Misaki Career Tech Center, the 308 Pub and Grill in Manton, and Forefront Credit Union. If you get the chance, please express your appreciation of their support. And with the end of the football season now upon us, if you would like to be a sponsor of Ranger basketball broadcast this year, we'd love to have you join the team. Please call 231-876-1079 to express an interest and for information on how you can also be a sponsor of local high school sports. That's 231-876-1079. Well, that's going to do it from Manton High School this evening for the 2019 season. This is Rick Swanson, along with my statistician tonight, Brody Swanson, and back in the studio control room, Allie DeClaire, who has been working hard to keep us running smoothly all evening. Thank you for joining us, and urging you to stay tuned for news concerning Manton High School girls and boys basketball broadcasts, which will begin the first week of December. Once again, the final score tonight from the Manton Athletic Complex, the Rogers City Hurons 18, the Manton Rangers 16.
This stream of Manton Rangers football on 1071thedrive.com has been sponsored by Lucky Forest Products, Cadillac Java and Java 2, Forefront Credit Union, the Wexford Misaki Career Tech